Welcome back to more Curse of the Azure Bonds. Let's get everyone up from a good night of rest. Burnt into the hall here is the symbol of a hand with a mouth for a palm. The faint stench of decayed flesh seems to hang here. You hear a sound suddenly cut off to the south and west. You found a secret door to the east. You enter the hidden chambers. Welcome to the secret training hall of the guild. Would you care to train? Well, considering that we apparently don't have enough money. And now that Ronstock's a paladin and not a fighter, he needs a lot more experience to get to the next level. Eighth level magic user? Sure. We'll take a ice storm spell. We'll train both our mages. Minor globe of invulnerability. Fumble, ice storm, another ice storm. Dual ice storms, I like it. I'm a very offensive fighter player. Now she got max hit points, so I'm gonna have to fix Kai rules here. Instead of trying to load and save and reload and save until I get max hit points, I'd rather just use an editor. We've been over that. It's pretty much the only thing I'll use the editor for, is to get max hit points and to, of course, used it to change Ronstock over to a paladin. So far that's it though. No giving of money or experience or items or anything else like that. Because that would be super cheating. We're just doing what I like to call as time save cheating, where we save time. Oh, by the way, braces here. Yeah, let's put those on. Braces of armor class 4. That gives Cairo 0 AC. I also got this deep red Iowan stone. Not sure what that does. That bandit, I'm sure, is magical, but... Oh, there we go. It's definitely magical. Probably weighs a lot less, too. And obviously that longsword's magical, or he wouldn't have auto-equipped it. That makes that longsword non-magical. Let's search around this area to find us again. The problem is I need to make some more damn money. Let's trade the platinum here. Guess we have a save game on E now. Alright, and we've adjusted Clot to have max hit points, so we got Clot, Kyril, and Lilith up to level 8. Let's go ahead and get our new spells here. Protection from evil is good. Cure serious wounds might not be as effective as we think it to be. I mean, it'll be helpful in battle, but now that we have the fix command, it kind of lessens the load on that. I'm afraid to use haste because it completely ages the character, which is never fun. Tell you what, though, I love having an abusing amount of fireballs. 6 fireballs to cast now. That's going to pretty much end any battle against monsters without resistance. Here lies the slaughtered remains of a fire knife checkpoint. As you cautiously look it over, a man steps out of the shadows. He holds a sword and wears the livery of the Knights of Mithranor. You bear blue tattoo markings of the fire knives, yet I have heard rumors that the accursed flame was once using such things to control people. To whom do you owe allegiance? We'll go ahead and say no one. For a small city sewer, this place teems with activity. If you're heading for the hideout, don't kill the cleric with the hammer. He's with me. He lets you pass. A tattered green robe lies trampled in the muck. You enter the hideout. You see the remains of a fire knife checkpoint. Only fire knives are among the bodies. Alright, so now we've arrived at the Fire Knives Hideout. Alright, the Fire Knives Hideout. This should be fun. You stop at the entrance to this room. In front of you is a cloud of blades whirling about one another. A metallic whine makes it almost impossible to hear. What do? After a few moments, the blades slow down and fade away. The whine drops to a whisper and ends. The room looks as if the others had been caught by the blades. This was from the priest of Gond that has cast Blade Barrier there and cut a lot of people up. About the room are a number of people frozen in position to battle. A couple have tumbled over and lie in awkward piles. A couple of them are beginning to move. What do? Interrogate. You disarm the fire knives as they return to mobility. They seem bewildered, and you gather some useful information and record it in Journal Entry 26. The men had been paralyzed by a spell cast by an invading cleric. He was after the prisoners held in the leader's room to the south. Luckily, he had finally been overcome in this room. Alright. I don't see no priest in this room. The hideout is strangely quiet for such a normally active place. You are spotted by Fire Knife Patrol who charge immediately, like little bitches. I'm not wasting any spells on this fight. Yeah, maybe I should. If you fuckers don't hit. Alright, enough of this shit. Maybe now that I'm level 8, it'll be more effective. I'll take it. Hey, motherfucker, this is 18 damage? With what, his cock? Fucking bastard. No, I don't want none of that shit. Within this room are 2 rows of shrouded bodies. At the head of each row is a sign. One reads, "To be raised," and the other, "To be buried." This dark and smoky room is adorned with all forms of torture implements. On a rack in the middle of the room is a well-muscled middle-aged man. Around him are the fire knives working the equipment. The assassins are engrossed in their task, and they seem unaware of you. What do you do? I kick the shit out of them. The fuck do you mean, what do I do? Where are they at? That's it? That's all you got? Let's soften them up a bit. Never bring a short bow to a fireball fight. You should know that. Fidge, you need some arrows? Here you go, buddy. Re-up. Release the man from the rack, and he collapses to the floor. He has suffered very badly at the hands of the fire knives. He whispers, "Don't worry about me. Rescue Narcissia. She's in here somewhere." He refuses all offers of assistance, insisting that you save your energy for the rescue. All he'll accept is his hammer that was leaning against the rack. He insisted you go on without him. I insist that we save. Oh, did I accidentally hit F for fix? I like it. From somewhere nearby, you hear a panicked voice. "I went to get Kybor to interrogate the prisoner. This whole place was incinerated. This place must be cursed." Yeah, must be. Fucking brainiac. You are spotted by Fire Knight's patrol, who immediately attack with their wimpy arrows. I will cast another fucking fireball. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm not even going to bother. This is an ornate room. Apparently the office of someone high up in the Fire Knives. Let's do a little searchy search. Against the wall here, you see a stuffed figure of King Azon. It shows the marks of innumerable knife tosses. More fire knives. Charge. Like little bitches. God damn it. I swear I'm great at wasting spells. You fuckers are gonna die. Don't cry. Cause you're gonna die. Ooh, dart to the ding-a-ling. Within the drawers of a rosewood desk, you find some interesting papers, and you record it in your Journal 9. Other items also come to your attention. Treasure! We like the treasure. A moose scroll, alright. Journal 9. Here is Journal 9. Some strange flaming aura symbol. can possess other bodies involved with the pool of radiance. Oh yeah, I remember that game. By the way, the treasure in that room is random. Secret door to the north? As you enter the hallway, you detect a strange smoky scent. This room was once a library, but the shelves and their contents are now ash. Some parts are still smoking. In the center of the room is a charred body. Clutched in his hand is a piece of paper. The hand kept the paper from being destroyed. You take it, and you record it in journal entry 29, which reads, the unburned part reads, our ally can control flame, skip from body to body, and exhibits an array of extra-dimensional powers. It is my conclusion that the flamed one can be none other than Tyran. Let's hope it's not Tyranthraxis. But it could be. His spirit looked like it escaped the giant dragon at the end of the first one, so anything is possible. Echoing through the silent corridors comes an angry voice. Kybor's dead! Well, you're supposed to guard him, so you get the honor of killing Vanguard access instead. This room has been converted to a hospital. Wounded fire knives lie moaning in the beds. Those who can rush out through the west wall. You realize that the rest are harmless. Passing through, you hear various mutterings, and you record it in your journal entry 27. The wounded men moan in terror about a hammer-wielding maniac in a room suddenly filled with flashing blades. They hope the leader's 2 prisoners are worth their trouble. You found the armory. Do you find a large metal box? Do you open it? Fuck yeah, open it. Alright. Elven chain. Boom shacky-lacky. Pretty sure those braces are cursed, by the way. Let's go ahead and trade. I know this mace and flail are magical. Magic Mu is magic user scroll, by the way, in case you didn't catch that. We need to find a shop where we can appraise shit. Yes, yes, oh yes. You spot a checkpoint to the west. The fire knives demand your surrender. Do you surrender? Fuck no. You know what I will surrender? Fireball to the face! Sleep just doesn't work. But hold person does. No! Fuck it, cast another one. That's better. Now people are gonna die. He's cornered. goes down. Oh, yeah. I don't care about your fucking checkpoint. Are you kidding me? Now there's 3 that are gonna be dead. That's the wrong place to run, bud. You meet the leader of the Fire Knives. With a sinister sneer, he speaks and you record it in Journal Entry 11. Journal Entry 11, alright. Well, this motherfucker's got quite a lot to say, it looks like. Your arrival is well timed. We expect the king to fall into our backup trap. It is unfortunate that you attacked the wrong target, but let me introduce the man who you tried to kill. He gestures over to 2 prisoners tied up against the wall. One is a thin bearded man and the other is a young woman with a tattered purple sash. The man you tried to kill is Geogi, Wyvern Spur, an excellent mimic. Turning to Geogi, perhaps you could give us another rendition of the king's voice. Geogi looks at you and blanches. Also, let me introduce the woman made the king's arrival possible. Princess Nasia. Nacasia? Nasasia? Is it Nacasia or Nasasia? I don't fucking know and I don't care. She's hot. Let's bang. At this point, the princess slips her bonds, sweeps up a handy club, and brains the leader. Fucking brains explode all over the fucking wall. Quick, she yells. Dispose of this motherfucker before the leaders can evoke your bonds. And we say, hell yeah, bitch, to battle. Big old battle begins. You know what time it is. It's time of fire and rain. You motherfuckers need to get off my mages, man. You son of a fucking bitch, man. Stop fucking hitting my fucking mage! You fucking twat! my balls. Don't think I won't cast Ice Storm, bitch. Never casted it before, so hopefully I can get it out there. Damn, love shooting my mages. So we're gonna teach you pansies a lesson. No more mage shooting for you. Yeah, you can fucking run any day now. Let him go. Let him live to tell the tale of Ronstock and his horde. His horde of 5. I'm not sure if there's anything else in the in here. Now that the Fire Knives have been defeated, the princess threatens the leader, and you record it in your journal entry 54. The princess has been talking with the slightly recovered leader. With a dagger to his throat, he croaks, "All right, I'll release them." He mouths a meaningless syllable, and your bonds fade. Just as you set about freeing Georgie, the room shakes, and you record it in journal entry 53. Suddenly the roof vaporizes, and King Azaun, his wizard Vanguardast, and a troop of royal guards descended to the room. One of the guards points at your party and says, "Those are the ones who tried to kill you, your highness." The princess leaps up and stands between you and her father.
"They were under the Fire Knives' control. They couldn't help themselves. Besides that, they saved me."
The king looks at you and at the princess. "Well, the fact remains that you attempted to kill me. Also, it looks as though you wear more controlling bonds. I will not slay you, but you are banished from all Cormier's lands." The royal guards come up and begin escorting you out. Suddenly, the far door opens, and Gary of Gon steps unsteadily into the room. As you leave the room, you see the princess run over to him, and they embrace. Heading out of the hideout, you hear the king saying, "Nastasia, time for you to accept the duties of a princess." The voice fades. You are taken to the outskirts of town, and the guards leave. As you decide on your next move, a horse pounds up to the gate, bearing Gari and Nastasia. She waves as they race north. On the first night outside of the city, you are all overcome by a strange lethargy. Even the watch drifts off. Then, without warning, you are gripped in a vivid dream. 4 faces leer down at you, contemptuous of your success. A dark and foreboding voice intones, "The first and weakest of your masters has fallen. Now your feet are set on the path to servitude. You shall serve each of us in turn through your spirit rebels, the wizard in red, the woman in green, and the lord of the black. Finally, your souls quenched, you shall be pawns of the flamed one." The faces laugh with evil joy. The dream fades, and you awake in a cold sweat. You're at the edge of Tilverton. Will you enter or continue your journey? First, let's camp. Let's fix. And let's rest. We'll see you next video, folks. Thanks for watching more Curse of the Azure Bonds.